y'all, it's Tyshina. This time I'm here with a CD collection. As you can see, I have a microphone on. Now, I'm not all professional yet, trust me, this is nothing. I bought it from Walmart. It was like $9. Hopefully it actually works, because if not, I mean, I tried. Hopefully it works, because this is actually the second time I've done this video. I filmed a CD collection like a year ago. But the audio was so trash, I couldn't even stand to edit it, y'all. Like, the audio was so trash. And this isn't where it's supposed to be placed. I know that. It's supposed to be on either side of, I don't have a collared shirt, so either side of where my, what do you call this, is. I guess this is still a collar. Anyways, it's in the middle because my hair is down and I want to put my hair up. So I put it in the middle. I know that's not where it's supposed to be for all my video production majors out there. I know it's not supposed to be. Okay, so I got a snack as always. First we got Halcyon Days, Ellie Goulding, a classic, her best album, if you will. This right here. If you know, you know. So I think what I'm gonna do is just give like my favorite songs on there. Say a little bit about it. I'm gonna try not to talk too much because I don't want to edit too much. So, like I said, this is a classic. This is the first CD I bought that wasn't like a kid CD. Like, this came out, I was in 9th grade when this came out, and I bought it. And it was actually the first person, Ellie was the first person I like sought out to listen to. As in, like, I heard Lights on the radio, and I never heard anything else like it before. So I actually like went on YouTube, typed her name in, like listened to her songs, and then I bought the album. Like, I went to Target and bought it, and then yeah. So she was the first like non-kid CD I like actually went out and bought myself, and the first person I actually like sought out to listen to. So this has a special place in my heart. Anyways, 2012 was so long ago. Oh, I'm so old. 2012. I meant to say Halcyon, not Halcyon Days. That's a different album. It's just more songs. Anyways, but this is just Halcyon. So yeah, My Blood, Only You, Halcyon, Hanging On, Explosions. I'll leave it at those 5. And I Need Your Love Too. It's great, but it's not on every version of this album. Next is I Love You by The Neighborhood. Another classic. I started listening to The Neighborhood probably because I was listening to like Ellie and like Florence and the Machine on YouTube, and then it probably recommended me this because I guess it's under the alternative pop genre. They're kind of related. So yeah, I was recommended on YouTube recommendations. It said Sweater Weather, and I was like, what the heck is Sweater Weather? So I just went and listened to it. So that's how I started listening to them. And then I became a stan, you know, on Tumblr and stuff. I'm not gonna get too much into that. 2014 was a different time in my life, okay? So not that I'm ashamed of it, I just think it's hilarious. Anyways, that I was really thirsting after these white boys. Anyways, 24, like I said, different time. Favorites, Afraid, of course. Everybody's Watching Me, Alleyways, What Do You Want From Me, Float. Maybe I should do 5 from each album. That seems like a good number. Okay, next we have Haim, Days Are Gone, another classic. I think this is 2013. Yeah. So I started listening to Haim. It was probably recommended, or either by the other people who like The Neighborhood on Tumblr or YouTube. I don't really remember at this point. Actually, I just uploaded a reaction to their new album, so check that out. Link will probably be in the description. Yeah. Favorites off of this: Forever, If I Could Change Your Mind, Don't Save Me, Days Are Gone, My Song 5. Oh, but Let Me Go. I know that's 6. I just said I was going to do 5 songs. Forever, If I Could Change Your Mind. Days Are Gone. I don't care. We'll do me 6. It's those 6. Because the Internet, Childish Gambino, another 2013 classic. Okay, the tracks aren't on here. I'm gonna have to open it. But yeah, I started listening to Gambino because my friend was listening to Gambino and she just put me on. She literally put headphones in my ear and was like, listen to this song. I was like, okay. But yeah, this is a classic, especially since he doesn't really make music like this anymore. Like, he hasn't rapped since like 2015, I think. So this is also a classic because he doesn't make music that sounds like this anymore. Okay, favorites from this, The Worst Guys with Chance the Rapper, Shadows, Sweatpants, 3005, Life the Biggest Troll, The Party. That's 6. Okay, whatever, I don't care. It's 6. Next, another Ellie one. This is the 3rd album. Halcyon was the 2nd album. This is the 3rd album. Like I said, they're in the order of when I bought them, not in the order that they came out. So this is Delirium. It's actually the deluxe version, so it has like 25 songs. So shout out to her for that. It's literally, yeah, it's 2 discs. Like, it's like 25 songs. And I got it from Target, so you know, Target's be putting Targets, wow. And it's from Target, so you know, they like to add tracks for Target. There's a lot of songs on here, so I'm gonna do more than 5 because there's so many. Aftertaste, On My Mind, Holding On for Life, Don't Panic, Devotion, especially, the acoustic version of Devotion is actually, I like better than that, the original. The Greatest, I Do What I Love is not my favorite, but it is Bob. The Greatest, Heal. I feel like nobody talks about this song enough. Yeah, so that's like 7, but great album. Excited about this next one. Next we have Banks, which Banks is one of my favorite artists. Like, Banks is up, like, she's in my top 10 for sure. This is The Altar, so this is her 2nd album. I don't have her 1st album. I have the 2nd and 3rd one. I want the 1st album from Goddess from 2014, but it's really expensive on Amazon for some reason, and she doesn't sell it in her store anymore. Like, her official merch shop, it's not in there, and I don't know why it's like almost $20 on Amazon. Plus, I want the deluxe version because it has the 4 extra tracks. Anyways, this is The Altar, the 2nd one, a classic. I'm gonna say that about all of these. These are all classic albums to me. So, favorite songs on The Altar: Gemini Feed, of course. F With Myself, Mind Games, Trainwreck, of course, Judas. Those are I'm gonna keep it at those 5, but literally every song on. 27 Hours. 27 Hours is not on the physical version of the album for some reason. It's only on the digital version. I don't know why, but that's literally one of the best songs on here, and it's not on here. Next we have a classic. Now, this isn't just a classic to me. This is a classic for, like, the whole world. You already know, Control by SZA. That's why I said this is not just a classic. This is a classic for literally everyone. I didn't say how I listened to Banks. How did I get listening to Banks? Somebody that I follow, like, tweeted a song of hers. I went listen to it, and then I loved it, and then I started listening to her. So, simple story. But SZA, how did I start listening to SZA? Somebody that I followed on YouTube, and they were talking about songs they like, and then they mentioned that song. They mentioned Child's Play with Chance the Rapper. So I went and listened to it, and I was like, ooh, who's this SZA person? Of course, I didn't know how to say it then, but anyways, it's SZA. So, started listening to her. So this was back when Z was out. This is like, when was Z out? Like 2014? Favorites. It's upside down. Melodrama. I'm waiting for it. That green light. I want it. Lord, where are you, Lord? Lord, we need you. We need you through these times, because this is Lord's 2nd album. I actually do have the 1st one, but I just ordered it like 2 months ago. So I just now got that, which is why it'll be like one of the last ones, because I just put them in order of when I bought them. I think it was another YouTube video. I think somebody talked about her songs in a YouTube video, or either played her songs in a YouTube video. And they were talking about the Love Club, so like the older songs. I think they were talking about like Tennis Court and the Love Club. So of course I went and listened to Tennis Court and the Love Club. Like those, and then of course Royals came on the radio. So when Royals like was popular, I already knew of her. And then the album came out, I listened to the album, you know the rest. Favorites on this, of course, Greenlight, Homemade Dynamite, The Louvre, Supercut, Perfect Places, Liability, of course. Sober is good too. I'm gonna leave it at Greenlight, Homemade Dynamite, The Louvre, Supercut, and Perfect Places. I'm gonna leave it at those 5. So I'm gonna end up calling almost every CD in here a classic, but I don't care. Next we have a classic, B-Day. And you can't argue about this. You can't argue with me about this one. I don't care. One of her best albums. Like every album of hers is a best album, but this one, come on, 2006, 5 or 6. And I don't even have to say anything. Literally every song on here is a jam, is a bop, is iconic. Like, come on now. It's Beyonce. So if you need to be reminded of what's on here, I guess I'll tell you. Deja Vu, Get Me Bodied, Sugar Mama, Upgrade You, Ring the Alarm, Kitty Cat, Freakum Dress, Green Light, Irreplaceable, Resentment. And Check On It is on the Spotify version of this, but it's not on here. Bloom, Troye Sivan. So the only reason why I have this is because I bought a ticket to his concert, and the ticket came with the album. So I didn't pay for it, but like I do like this album. How did I get into Troye? So actually, I don't know if anybody even knows that he used to make YouTube videos. I don't know if that's like a known fact about him, but back in, like 9th grade, me and my friend watched his videos all the time. I remember his first EP, his second EP, and then his first album. So this is his second album. Favorites: 17, My, The Good Side, Animal. I need one more. Ooh, Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike was good. Dance to This is a bop, but I wouldn't say it's like my favorite. So I'll just leave it at those 5. Next we have Something to Tell You by Haim. So this is their second album. Great album. Literally every album from them is great. So this has Want You Back on it. Oh, this sticker's still on it. A lot of these are actually not even open. I just like having them. So my favorites off of Something to Tell You. I like every song on here, actually. Walking Away, Right Now, Kept Me Crying, You Never Knew, and I'm gonna just go Want You Back, because I can't pick. I love every song on there. Okay, next we have, this isn't necessarily a classic like the album itself, like the arrangement of songs, because it is sort of a compilation CD, but the artist is a classic person. We have I Care For You, Aaliyah. So this is, I'm not sure when this was released. It might have been released after she died, RIP. I didn't really read anything in here. I got this from like a used CD place, and I was so glad to, because I love Aaliyah. Alright, so my favorites off of this CD in particular is Are You That Somebody, One in a Million, More Than a Woman, Try Again, Come Over. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at those 5. It's really small. Not to Disappear by Daughter. So Daughter, once again, like this was another band like I started listening to because somebody on YouTube like mentioned it, and then I just went, okay, I'll go listen to that song since you like it. Anyways, so this is their second album. So next we have Wiped Out by The Neighborhood. It's dirty because if you can tell, I got actually all three of the last ones. So I got this one, and this one from the same used like movie, CD, video game, this used place. So that's why they're like worn out. Anyways, this is The Neighborhood's second album. This one had to grow on me. Like initially I was like, what is this? Wiped Out, Daddy Issues, Greetings from California, Ferrari, R.I.P. My Youth, but also Pray. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at those things. Next we have Banks 3. So this is obviously the third album. And I got this because I bought a ticket to her concert and this came with the ticket. So I can't even see the tracks that are on here. They're not on here. The tracks are not on here. And I've never opened it, so I'm just gonna go off the top of my head. Contaminated, obviously. Gimme. Oh, Sawzall. That is my song. Alaska's good. What else? Let me get one more. Godless. Let's go with that one. Alright, I have 2 left. This is a classic. Okay, so favorites. Tennis Court, 400 Lux, Ribs, Buzzcut Season. I'm gonna go either Glory and Gore or White Teeth Teens. I don't know which one. Okay, and last but not least, we have Bright Lights, Ellie Goulding. So this is her first album, and it's the one with the more tracks. So this is from like 2010. I didn't hear this until like years later though. There's 17 tracks on here, so I'm gonna do more than 5. Favorites: Guns and Horses, Starry Eyed, Under the Sheets, Every Time You Go, Salt Skin, Lights, Human, Little Dreams, Animal. Yeah, that's 9. So that's it for my CD collection. It's not that much really. I do want more, so I plan on buying Marina and the Diamonds, Electra Heart, and The Family Jewels, probably those 2. What else do I want? Like I said, Banks' first album. What else? Abra is like my favorite person. Like she's my favorite artist right now in like the past few years. But her albums aren't on CD either. They're on vinyl, but I don't have any vinyls. I don't have a record player, so there's no use in me buying a vinyl. But I guess if like I buy a CD and it just sits here, then I can buy a vinyl and have it just sit here, and then maybe one day I'll get a record player. I've never wanted one though, so. But yeah, I want Abra's albums on CD. I don't, as much as I listen to Charli XCX, and as much as she's one of my favorite artists, I don't have any of her CDs, so that's weird. I need Moo CDs. I think I can get her first album on Amazon, and then her second album, Forever Neverland, is on her merch store, so I'll be buying those. Florence and the Machine, I don't have any Florence and the Machine. Yeah, once I get more CDs, of course, I'll do another like updated CD collection, but for now, this is all I have. Go watch the Haim video, watch the Charli video, watch anything you want really. My next video, I think, if I can find a way to watch the VMAs, that'll be my next video. But other than that, like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you have any of these, and what do you have in your CD collection, if you have the CDs that I'm missing and you would be willing to give it to me. Yeah. All right, bye.